Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Jeffrey. This, of course, is the Inquisitive Universe, and we're going to be reviewing the Stylepod from Poolee. Okay, so Poolee are one of those brands that just happened, or rather appeared to pop out of nowhere. I've never seen them, never heard of them. Because of this Stylepod that I picked up, I've had to go do some research on them. I'm not entirely sure if they're Chinese or if they're Nigerian, but they are here in the Nigerian market and they deal in smartphone accessories. They're trying to make some headway into the market, and the Poolee Stylepod is one of the methods, or one of the products rather, that they're using to try to get into the market. So I've had this one for about 3 weeks. I picked it up from Point Tech, Worry here, and I've used it. It's been with me through the rough and tumble. It has been my daily driver for the last 3 weeks, and so that's what we're here to talk about. That's what we want to review. If this is good, if you should be interested in it, or if you should pass. This is the review of the Poolee Stylepod. Let's get started. This video was made in partnership with Point Tech. Point Tech is the one-stop gadget shop for all your tech needs, from smartphones, smartphone accessories, games, content creation tools, lighting, and so much more. When it comes to gadgets, we've got you covered. Our staff are here to make your shopping very easy and stress-free. So if you live in Warri, Efrun, Ugeli, Saple, Abraka, Patani, Yanagwa, and environs, please visit us today at the Delta Mall, Efrun Roundabout. This is a place where quality meets affordability. Point Tech, phones, and more. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be starting with the unboxing. Now, in the box, you get the earbuds in a charging case, spare earbud tips, a USB-C cable, and of course a user manual. So the specifications are very straightforward. Of course, there's a pair of earbuds inside, charging case. The charging case has a battery of 650 mAh, and Poolee promises that this is going to last you for an entire day. There's ANC support here. There's 24-bit stereo audio here along with AAC. There's water resistance, and of course there's support for Bluetooth 5.2, and there's touch controls on this one. So onto the appearance, I really like the appearance of this one. It has a long stem that's attached to the speakers or to the buds itself. Now, the long stems here are for practical reasons, because you don't really want to be touching, or accidentally hitting the touch controls that are on this one, because it could affect, the quality of your music. You're playing, you're playing a song, you're trying to get one earbud in, you're pausing, you're playing, you're pausing, you're playing. It will get you out of your flow. So that's why the stems are there. So you can use it to get it out, or put it in your ear, or put it back in the charging case, whatever it is that you want to do. So that's the appearance. For me, the appearance is great. The only thing I really don't like is that the case scratches very easily. You put it on the table and then it's got all the scratches on this word on it. And in addition to that, it is also a fingerprint magnet. So that's two stuff that I don't like about the appearance. But other than that, it's fantastic. Fits in pockets. It's sleek. There's really nothing else to it. So now let's move on. Let's talk about the review. I've had this for 3 weeks. It is pretty loud. And then when you have, especially when you have both in ear, that's usually when the ANC kicks in. That's the active noise cancellation, for those who do not know. Tends to block external noises coming in from the outside, and keeps you focused on your music or whatever it is that you're listening to. It is very loud. Not as loud as my IEMs or some other more expensive earbuds that are out there, but it is pretty loud, especially when you've got both in ear. The sound is also great as well, because this one has 24-bit stereo audio sound. It tends to pick out when you listen to music with a regular earphone and then you listen with this one. You're going to hear some sounds, also instruments that you may have missed in the other ones, which it gives a very rich listening experience. We call it HD audio these days, so it offers that, and that is also quite good. What really is the kicker for me is the battery life. I've used this one. When I was testing it, I put one earpod in ear and I left the other on the charging case, and that single one lasted for about 5 hours. I put it in my ear around 8 a.m. and I was playing music in it, and all the way to way past 2 p.m. I still had about 20% left inside the earbud itself before I had to take it off to charge it. So the battery life is excellent. If you're going to use one ear at a time, it is probably going to last you more than a day before you need to charge it. And actually, it has taken me about 3 days of regular use before I needed to charge it all over again. So When they said 24 hours, I think they're actually much better than 24 hours. Okay, so the appearance for me is great. The touch buttons, there is touch controls on this one. On the right, if you touch it once, it plays music. If you touch it once, it pauses the music or it stops it, whatever you want to call it. It's also the same thing for calls. You touch it once, it answers the call. You touch it once, the call goes off. And then if you hold the one on the right, if you hold it for a long period of time, it's going to increase the volume. Well over 30 seconds, it will increase the volume of the music. The one on the left, if you hold it for more than 3 seconds, it's going to reduce the volume of your music. The one on the right, if you tap it twice, it's going to, go to the next song. Then if you tap it, the one on the left, if you tap it twice, it's going to take you back to the previous song, or back to the beginning or to the previous song, depends. What do I like about this one? I enjoy the sound. The sound is okay. The battery life is excellent. And then the touch controls, I think I really like the touch controls, although it needs some getting used to. What I don't like about this is that it is a fingerprint magnet and it scratches easily. Of course, you can see from the pictures, it's been through the rough and tumble. But I've used other earbuds and they don't really pick up scratches as easily as this one does. So that could be something, that I could hold against this one. But overall, I think this one is fantastic, especially for the price that they are stating. The price is okay considering the battery life and then the sound. So maybe if you have this one, you may want to look for a way to, maybe you'd wrap, sellotape around it or find some way to protect it. I don't really know. But overall, I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10. It is a decent pair of earbuds. So Poolee, well done. If you people keep this up, I think probably you'll find, a very rich market waiting for you to take advantage of. So yeah, that's the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's small actions like yours that help small channels like mine grow. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.